Motion Design Breakdown, we're back, baby. I go to Ithaca College. We just put out an episode of ICTV Reports, which is our long-form journalism show. I made all these motion graphics for it, which I'm very proud of. I'm gonna talk about this one in particular. Starts off pretty simple. There's this subtle push, just to keep things interesting. It is just keyframed scale, and then it slides up to the top. But it looks really cool. Why does it look so cool? There are 3 levels of cool to motion in After Effects, and I'm gonna demonstrate this with the graph editor. Specifically, we're looking at the speed graph. So if I just set 2 position keyframes, I get a linear movement. It's not moving, and then it is at a constant speed, and now it's not moving, right? This looks pretty robotic. To get the second level of cool, we're gonna ease the motion by selecting the keyframes and hitting F9. And now you can see we start at nothing and we speed up and then slow down. And we get this kind of smooth effect. To get the third level of cool, we're gonna click on a keyframe in the graph editor to get these handles. Then we can click and drag horizontally while holding Shift to add a bias to this curve. That's gonna give us a really exaggerated motion. If we drag the handle this way, it's gonna take off and then it's gonna settle into place. But if we drag the handle this way, it's gonna start moving and get faster and faster and faster and snap into position. Obviously, you can go beyond this and nuance the curves even more. That's just the first 2 steps of like upgrading your motion. So the logo has moved to the top and then these headlines come in. And this looks really good. And it's one effect that makes this happen. It's called CC Page Turn. I am in love with CC Page Turn. It's so simple. It does exactly what it says on the tin. You get this point that you can keyframe the position of, and that point determines where your fold is going to be. When I use it, usually I'm turning up the opacity to 100 and setting the background color. The headline graphics themselves are just PNGs that I created using an overly complicated Photoshop file. I did not need to go as ham as I did. That's a whole other topic. We're already too deep into this one.